Hello everyone and welcome back to Silverweb Homestead. Today we are going to show the assembly and finished product of our Palram Canopia Bella Greenhouse. As you can see, it's a beautiful day to get it started. The chickens are out playing, and over here to the right you can see the area where we had leveled it out to put the greenhouse up. We went with the 8-foot by 20-foot kit, which includes the main 8x8 structure and 3 of the extension kits. My wife prepped the area by putting down multiple layers of weed barrier. With all 4 kits, there was quite a bit of assembly hardware. The instruction manual was pretty massive, but a lot of it was multiple translations, but still quite a few steps. I have to be completely honest, putting this together was definitely a challenge, and some of the steps were very tedious. As you can see over here, this is the front threshold, and then down there is some of the sides I started putting together. But to make it faster, we're going to jump to some time lapse. After we finished getting the structure up, my wife laid down some of this green plastic hardware cloth to keep moles and other digging pests from making their way into the vegetable buffet. I also used some ground anchors at 6 points with some plumbing straps to secure the structure to the ground in case of high winds. We went with Best Choice products for the raised cedar and oval metal garden beds and also the workbench. The stack planters are from Greenstalk and Garai. I will be putting out another video on these shortly going into greater detail. We were very pleased with the quality of these garden beds and how easy they were to assemble. We also added a stack garden planter for strawberries and leaf vegetables like kale and romaine. After all the planters were in place, we laid down a few inches of Afton stone to give the interior a nice solid base with good drainage. Once this stone gets wet and dries a few times, it is nearly as hard as cement. It is the same material we use for our driveway. Took a few tries to get the layout how we wanted it, but everything's looking good and fits nicely. I didn't get a video, but we ran about 250 foot of hose out here for the irrigation. The next step was adding ventilation with some solar-powered fans from Voltset. We put one on one end for the intake and one on the other end for exhaust. These do a great job of keeping the air moving and lowering the internal temps on hot and sunny days. After the hose was ran, we connected it to a splitter, with one side supplying the watering wand and the other to a Rainbird timer and Home Note misting system, which we have set to kick on around noon and 3 p.m. to cool things down and keep the plants from drying out in the midday heat. The misting system fit right into the channel on the structural support at the perfect height and angle. Overall, we're really pleased with how everything turned out. You can see on the left there's our asparagus patch. There's a pumpkin patch in the back. We got some plants going on the outside. We're also going to be doing some grapes and some other trellis-based stuff, which I'll follow up with soon. If anyone has any questions about the process, any of the products, please feel free to reach out in the comments. I'll be happy to answer it for you. Also, I put links in the video description for all the stuff we use for this project. Most of it anyway. A lot of it was kind of generic, but with that being said, I just want to say thank you for watching the video. Please tune in next time and subscribe and like. Thank you.